Hello YouTube, I'm back with the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Review, and today I have Thousand Eyes Restrict. Probably one of the more notorious monsters, especially fusion monsters, because the ability to lock down your opponent's attacks and steal your opponent's monsters basically free of charge, and all you had to do. Zyrostine can be used with it. It now, I think, has even more uses, and I would still say it's arguably one of the most broken cards in the game, even today. Because now you've got other cards to protect it that you didn't have back in the day. It was used for like the whole goat format, which I believe was using Scapegoat. You activate Scapegoat, you tribute a goat token using Metamorphosis, and then you bring this card out. Metamorphosis is still banned. I still have no idea why. That card is pretty overhyped in my opinion. This card, on the other hand, I think is underhyped. It got unbanned, I believe, not too long ago. But I feel it's a pretty foolish decision. Yeah, we got ways to destroy it, but now we have also ways to protect it we didn't have before. Safe Zone, you just activate that card, and it can now steal monsters and can't be targeted or destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. That's pretty overpowered in itself, and that doesn't require any real effort at all. You just wait till your opponent's draw phase and activate it. Or not, because I think there are ways you can actually activate. It's the Temple of the Kings can do that. That's been one per turn restricted, but that's enough to get you by. And you wouldn't even need Temple of the Kings after that. But it's not even that difficult of a card to use. Since it's got 0 attack and defense, it's level 1, so you can revive it with Graceful Revival, for Pete's sake. Yeah. There's nothing in the card's text that says it can't be special summoned except by Fusion Summon, which would indicate you can't revive it. Of course, Instant Fusion can work with it, because it's level 1, which makes that even more insane. Although I don't recommend Instant Fusion. I think it's a pretty crappy card as a whole, and regardless of how you use it. I know you're going to get people who tell me it's, ridiculously overpowered, and, it's like ridiculously overpowered, and, all this and the other stuff, but I'll get into that card later. I'll do that review later. Right now, we're focusing on one of the classic monsters used by Maximilian Pegasus. And I'd still say it's still overpowered. It's got a lot of uses now, especially with, it can steal Link monsters. I think it can steal Link monsters. I'm not really sure. But I figure it can steal just about anything. It's got more options nowadays than it did before. It's got Synchro, it's got Seize, it's got Pendulum. There's a lot of ways you can make use of this card now. And of course, there's a lot of ways to protect it. Armed Protector Dragon can keep the equipped monster from being destroyed by card effects. It's pretty ridiculous. I have no idea why Konami unbanned this card. They unbanned a whole bunch of cards that make me go, why? Under what circumstance? Oh, yeah, I know. So many cards can be destroyed, and they benefit being destroyed. Okay, so what? You still lost all those monsters, so it doesn't matter what effects you get off as a result. Unless you somehow magically win the duel because of those cards, which I doubt. And of course, even if you do, there are cards to counter that. So it's not like that's an issue either. But of course, Thousand Eyes Restrict, I hands down highly recommend running, especially since if you're a fan of the classic series. This was used only in Season 1, although you had a little brief cameo in Season 4. Beyond that, it's still a really good card. It's good in Beatdown, it's dark, it's Spellcaster. If you like Fusion Summoning, you'll probably like this card. Yeah, it's got 0 attack and defense, and yeah, you can negate the effect, but you can do that with just about any card. I don't think that really But of course, like I said, Safe Zone will protect you against that. Basically says, no, you can't target this card, you can't destroy this card by battle, you would have to destroy Safe Zone to take it out, and then you go, okay, I'll just revive it with Limit Reverse, which can revive any monster with 1,000 or less attack points. And of course, as I said, since Thousand Eyes Restrict does not have a, dare I say, restriction on how it is special summoned, you can revive it with any number of methods. So, this is probably why I'd say it's hands down one of the most broken extra deck monsters we have from the classic series. So that's my review on Thousand Eyes Restrict. Thanks for watching.